Hi everyone, welcome to this 20-minute yoga flow. We don't have long, so we're going to go straight into it, ground down for a little bit, and then we will get into the movement. Get yourself into a comfortable seated position. That could be with your legs crossed, you can be kneeling, or you can always come to sit at the bottom of your mat and you can have your legs out long in front of you. When you have come to your comfortable position, please soften the gaze or close your eyes and start to connect to the breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing into the belly as you inhale. And then feeling it soften with the exhale. You can always set an intention for your practice at this point. Taking a few more breaths before we start. Inhaling the arms up overhead, palms come to touch, and bring your palms to your heart. Blinking the eyes open, bringing the palms to your knees. Starting with some side bends, ground down through your left hand. Inhale the right arm up, and then exhale the right arm over, bending over to the left. Inhaling back up to center, reaching the left arm up, grounding down through the right hand, and exhaling to bend over to the right. We'll do that 2 more times on each side, bending over to the left, bending over to the right, feeling a nice stretch in the opposite side ribs as to where you're bending, bending over to the left, keeping the chest lifted, and bending over to the right. As you inhale up, you're going to reach your left hand behind you. Your right hand is going to come to the left knee. Inhale to find length. Exhale to twist over to the left. You can use your knee as an anchor. Extend the left arm behind you. Reach it to the wall or a garden fence, wherever you have the pleasure of flowing today. And then slowly start to rise your hand up towards the ceiling, coming into a semicircle movement, really slowly feeling that in the side ribs, and then bringing the left hand to the right knee, coming into eagle arm. So your right arm is going to be underneath the left. It doesn't matter if your hands aren't together. Inhale the elbows up, finding a slight back bend. Exhaling the elbows down, chin comes to your chest. Inhaling back up to center. And as you unravel, bringing the right hand behind you, left hand to your right knee. Inhale to find length. Exhale to twist, again maybe using your knee as an anchor. Extending the right arm behind you. And then again coming into that semicircle movement, really extending through the arm, trying to reach for the ceiling. slow movement, bringing the right hand to the left knee, into your eagle arms. Left hand is going to be underneath. Inhaling, bringing the elbows up, and exhaling, bringing the elbows down. Inhaling back to center. Palms come to your knees, and we're going to come over onto all fours. So your shoulders are going to be stacked over your wrists. Your knees are going to be stacked over your hips are going to be stacked over your knees. Your feet can be tucked or they can be untucked. It's your choice. And we're going to come into some extended cat and cow. With your inhale, tip the tailbone up towards the ceiling, lifting the chest and the chin forwards. And as you do so, you're also going to come forward so your shoulders are over the wrists. And then with your exhale, as you tuck the tailbone, pushing the hands into the mat, chin comes towards your chest, you're going to sit towards the knees. And again, coming into your extended cow with the inhale, and then coming into your extended cat with the exhale. Coming into your extended cow with the inhale, and then pushing back into your extended cat with the exhale. Come up to center, still in your cat. Widen the knees as wide as the mat, bringing your big toes together, sitting back onto your heels, bringing the hands forward into your child's pose, dropping the head to the mat. Walking the hands towards the left. And then maybe your right hand comes over the left as you drop the head to the mat, hopefully feeling a stretch in the right side ribs. Breathe as you hold. And then walking the hands over to the right. Maybe your left hand coming on top of the right. As you exhale, feeling a stretch in the left side body this time. Walking the hands back into your child's pose, dropping the head. Lifting up, pulling yourself onto the belly. Coming into your Sphinx pose. So your elbows are going to be roughly under the shoulders. The hands are going to be out in front of you. The chest is going to be lifted towards the front of the mat. The toes can be pointed. You can always tuck them if it's a little bit nicer on the back. And try and push through the elbows. Try not to sink. Try not to let the shoulders come towards your ears. Try to keep them away. Push through the hands, push through the forearms and the shoulders. And if you have space, you can always push through the hands, lifting the elbows, coming into your seal. Dropping the elbows to the mat. Coming into a half frog pose. So starting with the left leg, bringing your left knee in line or near about with your left hip, flexing through the left foot, Breathing as you hold. And again, maybe if you have space, pushing through the hands, coming into your frog seal thingy pose, whatever we want to call it. Half seal, half frog. Dropping the elbows, bringing the left leg back, coming onto the right leg, bringing the right knee in line with your right hip, flexing through the foot, the right foot. Breathing as you hold, and then maybe pushing through the hands, coming into your seal frog pose. Dropping the elbows down, bringing the leg back to center. Coming onto your belly, bringing the hands underneath your shoulders, pushing yourself back up. Bringing the knees in, bringing the hands forward, tucking the toes, lifting the knees, pushing the hips back. Coming into a downward facing dog, pedaling out through the feet. Maybe twisting the hips from side to side. And then finding some stillness, bending through the knees as much as you need, pushing through the hands, the shoulders coming up towards the ears. Finding length in the spine. Quickly finding the breath. Coming onto your tiptoes, lifting the heels and walking to the front of the mat. Coming into your forward fold, dropping the head, again bending the knees as much as you need. The hands can be wherever you like. You might want to hold opposite elbows in your ragdoll. And breathing here. Rolling yourself up slowly to stand. Bringing the arms up. Clasping the hands behind the head. Pushing the shoulder blades together. Finding your standing cow with the inhale. Chest and chin lifted to the ceiling. And then exhaling to your standing cat. Chin comes to chest. Inhaling back up to center. Extending the arms overhead. Swan diving forward, hinging from the hips, coming into your forward fold. Inhaling into your halfway lift. Your hands can be on the mat, they can be on your shins or your thighs. Stepping back with the left leg into a low lunge. You might want to bring the right foot forward a little bit. Bringing the left hand down, grounding down beside the right foot. Inhaling into a twist. The right arm comes up to the sky. And push through the left hand. Try and lift through the chest. You can look wherever is comfortable. Breathing as you twist. Bringing the hand down. Coming to the front of the mat, finding your forward fold. Finding your halfway lift. Bringing the right foot back into your low lunge. Maybe bringing the left foot forward, grounding down through the right hand. Twisting with the inhale. Bringing the left hand up. pushing through the right hand. Bringing the left hand down. Stepping forwards into your forward fold. Find your halfway lift. Find your forward fold. Bring the bum down. Not so glamorous, however you like. Bringing the feet forwards, lengthening them in front of you. And then crossing the right ankle over the top of the left knee. Flexing through the right foot, bringing the hands behind you for support. We're finding a sort of figure four, seated pigeon. You're going to bend through the left knee, bring the left foot as close as is comfortable, and start to push the right knee towards the right corner, the right top corner of your mat. And if you can go a little bit deeper, you can always shift the bum towards the left foot, remembering to push through the right knee and also pushing through the hands, keeping the chest lifted, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing as you hold. Lengthening out through the left leg and the right, and just swapping over, bringing the left foot over the right leg, flexing through the left foot, bringing the hands behind you, bending through the right knee, pushing the left knee towards the top left corner of the mat. You can always bring the bum a bit closer to the right foot if you've got a bit more space. Pushing through the hands, try not to sink into the shoulders. Breathing as you hold. Lengthening the legs in front of you. And coming into a lazy fold, letting the feet hang out wide, letting the legs bend, coming forward, letting the head go. Coming up, rolling down onto the back, bringing the knees into the chest, extending through the right leg, bringing the left leg over the body into your twist, teeing the arms, gaze comes over to the left. You can always bring your right hand to the left knee. Try and keep the shoulders grounded into the mat. Coming back up to center, knees into chest, extending through the left leg, bringing the right leg over the body, teeing the arms, gaze comes over to the right. Maybe left hand comes to right knee. Try and keep grounded through the shoulders. coming back up to center, bringing the knees into the chest, and then extending through the knees into your Shavasana. I'm just going to quickly come up to hold the space. Your feet and your hands will be wider than the mat, palms facing up, closing the eyes, connecting to the breath one last time. Slowing the breath down and coming back to your intention if you set one at the beginning of your practice. If you have time to stay in your Shavasana, I encourage you to do so, but if you're coming out with me, start to wriggle through the fingers and the toes. Extend the arms overhead, coming into a full body stretch. Bring the knees into your chest and roll over to the right. Push yourself up into a seated position. Close the eyes again if you opened them. Extend the arms overhead, palms come to touch, and bring the energy into your heart space. Blinking the eyes open. Thank you for flowing with me, and I hope to see you again on the mat soon.